Perks of having a motorbike. You don't have to wait for anybody's bullshit. Well, it's a little bit brisk this morning. Oh, nice. R. Sick. Brap. Golf R. Those things are so... Oh, God. Ah! Oh, my God. What a crazy morning. Dude, I love your golf. So sick. Alright. Well, hey, guess what? I'm using my GoPro Hero 5. And guess what? My voice sounds a little bit crazy because I'm a little under the weather today because I'm sick. I sound like a game show talk host. Coming up next, you'll have a three-way race between the GSX-R something, a Harley something, and a BMW R9T. I don't want to wait for these people, so I might just go around or not. It's gonna turn green in 3, 2, 1, go! Go! Excuse me, Jigsaw bro, can I just pass real quick? Thank you. Jigsaw, ain't nobody got time for that. Hey, guess what? This is a test. This is the test to see a final test. If the audio is good, I'm doing it and X amount of speed right now. I'm not gonna say because it may or may not be illegal for the road that I'm on. Yeah, and hopefully there is no static, no clipping, no poo-poo. But yeah, hopefully there is no issues whatsoever. Oh, there's a poo-poo. So to the guys that recommended me get another microphone, the Sony something, there's a bunch of letters and a number, I think. I don't know what it's called off the top of my head, but I will put it here. And basically that's what I got. Oh. Sorry, I had to stand and fart, you know, because that way the wind actually picks up the stench and carries it back into the people. So from this point on, I will be using this microphone and camera setup, if that's okay. Oh, dude, bro, come on. What are you doing? Come on, Honda. Oh God. So while I'm testing out this new microphone setup, hopefully it's working great. I had a little topic that I've been thinking about over the weekend while my kitchen was being worked on. Basically, we had to get our kitchen remodeled because when we moved in, the cabinets were just garbage. You know, they were flaking, falling apart every time you try to open a drawer or a cabinet, whatever. It was just falling apart. It was old, built back in like the 70s or some garbage. I don't know. Anyways, we had our property management come and take a look at it, hire some people to do the job. Now, here is my gripe with everything nowadays. This is the topic right here. Why is it that nobody nowadays, almost nobody, can do a proper job? Nobody can do a proper job that's like legitimately good, that you can just look with a magnifying glass and say, damn, this guy did a fantastic job. Everyone's just, I don't know how these people get jobs. It's ridiculous. Their attention to detail is not even there. It's non-existent. Like, for example, when I got into a little car accident on the front right end of my car. Oh, lane splitting. Like, for example, when I got my car done, I told him, please, I don't want to come back here and have you guys fix whatever is not done correctly. The guy assured me, oh yeah sir, no problem sir, we'll take good care of you. Yeah, we'll definitely make sure we do a good job on your car. You won't have to bring it back, I promise. A week later, I come to pick up the car. Guess what? I don't know what the hell they did with the car, but there's like a paint drip that's running everywhere. There's the mirror that they replaced. They ended up just like gluing a bunch of shit back together, and it's just like held on by way too much glue, and it was like seeping out of the freaking mirror housing. But there's just a whole bunch of crap. They didn't clean my car. They basically just left it with a whole bunch of sanding dust all up inside the car. The car smelled like Bondo and paint and body shop. It was terrible. I mean, like, there was overspray in my windows. When you run your hand, it's supposed to be smooth glass. It was all rough, like sandpaper. I'm just like, dude, what are you guys even doing? Little things like that. Then they forgot to install 2 of my bumper bolts on the very bottom. Then they decided to leave my side marker in my bumper disconnected, so it didn't even light up, which I get a ticket for. Also, the headlights, I don't know why they even felt the need to mess with the headlights, but the headlights were even all jacked up and they were all like loose and everything, and they weren't even tightened down properly. So on top of all that, I go bring it back. I had them fix it, or try to fix it, twice. I gave him I gave him 3 chances to get it right. And actually, I got it back with even more problems than I did before. So I was like, you know what, screw it. You guys are terrible. Now with my kitchen, same thing. People come into, you know, my home and they're like, they're ready to work, or at least they think they are. And freaking, they're just like asking me if I have paper or tarps to lay down on the hardwood floors so they don't damage the floors. I mean, if you guys do a job, bring your tools. Anyways, they're like, okay, we'll go buy paper. So an hour goes by, they go and buy paper. I don't know where they went to buy paper for an hour, but they went and bought paper. They brought it back, you know, they laid it down just in the kitchen. They started, like, they wanted to start doing work, and they started asking me, so we're doing the whole kitchen, or we're doing just the top ones, or we're doing the bottom ones, or what are we doing? So I straight up asked them, like, do you not get clear instructions from your superior, from your boss, as to what you need to do before you head out to a job site? These are the most unprofessional, the most unprofessional and the worst people ever that you want in your house. They were supposed to be done in what, 3 days, ended up taking a whole week because they messed up. They didn't measure properly, so when they installed the cabinets, they installed them 3 inches too much to the right. So everything was all like off-centered, and they're like, oh, we messed up, we need to come back tomorrow and shift them over to the left because so they could be even. I'm just like, dude, I'm certain that no matter what job you go and hire people to do, no matter what, majority of the time they will screw it up. It's sad, but majority of the time they will screw it up. There are some people that do a really good job, thorough, 100% legit, and those people are very hard to come by. I don't understand how people still have jobs with that type of quality. It's just ridiculous. So that was my little rant. It wasn't little, it was pretty long, and I'm sorry, but that was my rant. I'm just upset that people people no longer could do a good job. It's like their ethics and their morals and their self-worth is just like crap. You know, they're just like, they don't care what they do anymore. They're just like, oh, yep, just do it, get it out of here, whatever. So if you're in one of these fields that you're watching my videos and you come across this rant video and you actually stuck around this long to listen to me rant, please do me a favor and do everybody a favor. Do yourself a favor. Do a good job. Like, be proud of your work. Don't just half-ass things. Do a proper job. If you fix cars, fix the damn car. Don't leave out any extra nuts and bolts just because you don't know where they go. Take that extra 10-15 minutes to figure out where they go, because they probably might need that part. Same thing with you know, anything. If you're fixing kitchens, make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you measure right. Make sure you order the right parts. Before you get out to the site, know exactly what you're doing and do a damn good job, so when you leave, you know you did a good job and people can see that you did a good job. Now, I don't know if I'm just OCD and that's just me and I notice every single little thing that's wrong and out of place, or people are just so careless and nonchalant about things that basically they're just like, I don't care, whatever, looks good enough. It's just, I can't, I don't know. Do me a favor, do a good job. Chances are there are people like me out there that feel the same way. And with that, my lane splitting has to continue. I'm gonna focus on riding and not getting guns and coffee. That was cool. But yeah, I'm gonna continue on going to work. Sorry about my voice. I'm all congested and garbage. But yeah, I will see you next time on Boris on Bikes. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, Cena. It's been a pleasure listening to you.